the Diana Award, which is a charity that I've been working with for a couple of years, Anti-Bullying Pro to tackle bullying, have really wanted to address the previous, well, they wanted to address the previous dictionary definition of bullying. And it was something along the lines of victimized a weak person or someone deemed to be weaker than them. And the issue is the word weak, because that's implying that, you know, people are bullied are weak people, when that's just simply not true. So they wanted to change it, and amazingly, it has worked. All the dictionaries have changed it now to someone that's been perceived as vulnerable, which I think is much more appropriate. Well, I don't think the average person sees it as a big deal, but what it's doing is I think it's playing to that stereotype. Little things like this all contribute to a wider notion of presuming that everyone that's bullied is weak, and that's simply not true. You know, some of the people I've worked with the Diana Award have been incredibly strong and brave and courageous individuals that have been, you know, really suffering from being bullied. So it's about changing the whole societal mindset on how we are viewing people that are being bullied. I'd like to think that we're going to start, you know, seeing the victims of bullying in a slightly different light. I think, you know, obviously everyone talks about bullying all the time, but it's not, you know, it's not just people that are physically smaller that, you know, that are getting bullied. Loads of people get bullied. Like, it's always happening in schools and the workplace, everywhere. It's not just things that are isolated to like the playground. And I'd like this to kind of make more people conscious that bullying can happen to anyone at any time. When I was kind of 15, 16 years old, I was starting songwriting, and I grew up in quite a small town in Dorset, and my male peers were all into rugby and football. And people that went to the other schools that I didn't personally know would send me messages online telling me that what I was doing was, you know, not cool, quite lame. And yeah, it got to a point where I almost quit the music. It was, you know, it's just constant daily harassment on everything I did online. People kind of, you know, just had a go at me for. Being a teenager is difficult enough as it is. You know, there's exam stress, but like hormones are changing and everything. It's such a confusing time as it is. To have, you know, bullying thrown into the mix is even tougher. So I kind of found solace by speaking to my friends about it, and also finding like-minded individuals to me that were making music as well. That was a big help. So I'd speak to people from all across the world on social media that were making music. So I used a negative experience on social media. Well, I use a positive one on social media to like tackle the negative sides of social media. So I think definitely speaking to people was the thing that got me through it.